Hey everyone, welcome. There's this one moment in trading that I swear tells you everything you need to know about the difference between an amateur and a professional. It's that huge, tempting gap up at the open. Let's get right into it.
All right, so just imagine this for a second. You're sitting there, watching the market, and bam, a stock just shoots up right at the open. It gaps way up. Your heart starts racing, right? And the big question hits you. Is this my chance? Is this the big one? Or am I about to walk right into a trap? It's a massive question, and it's exactly what we're going to break down.
So, before we can really dig into how different people react, we need to make sure we're all on the same page. Let's set the stage for this whole scenario.
Okay, first, what even is a gap up open? It's actually pretty simple. It's when a stock closes one day at a certain price, and then boom, the next morning it opens way higher. That space in between on the chart, that's the gap. It's basically a sign that something happened overnight to create this sudden, intense demand.
Now, what makes this specific situation so electric is that it's a two-part thing. First, the stock isn't just sitting there. It's already been on a nice run-up. And then you get this massive gap on top of an existing rally. It's this combination that creates such a powerful psychological pull. It feels like a rocket that just hit the afterburners.
So, with that scene set, let's look at the first path. This is the one most people take when they're starting out. It's the path of gut reaction and impulse.
So, what's going on in the novice's head? Well, it's pretty much a complete emotional takeover. We're talking full-blown FOMO, that incredible fear of missing out. The adrenaline is pumping, any kind of strategy is just gone, out the window. All they can think is, I gotta chase it. They're only seeing dollar signs, thinking about the massive gains they could make if they just jump in this very second.
And this is pretty much the voice screaming inside their head, right? It's not calm, it's not rational, it's pure panic. There's zero thought about risk, no plan for what to do if it goes wrong. It's just this primal instinct not to get left behind.
All right, now for the fun part. Let's completely shift gears and look at how a seasoned pro sees the exact same screen, the same gap, and does something totally different. This is what we call the pivot. The professional sees that same rocket launch, but their brain immediately kicks into a different gear. It's not emotion, it's strategy. They're instantly calculating risk versus reward. They know that the opening minutes are pure chaos, so they just wait. They let the frenzy die down, and they're asking themselves really important questions like, is this move for real, or is this just the final burst of energy before it collapses? What we call an exhaustion gap.
And this is the kind of thing the pro is thinking. It's so calm and collected. They see the crowd's panic for what it is, a warning sign, not an invitation. But you know what the most powerful part of that thought is? Or I will pass. A pro is totally 100% okay with missing out on a trade if it doesn't fit their plan. There is zero FOMO.
So let's really put this into perspective. You have the exact same event, the same chart, the same information, but it leads down two completely different roads, which, as you can probably guess, usually lead to two very, very different results.
This slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? The novice is all about reaction and emotion. Their goal is simply not to miss out, so they chase. The pro, on the other hand, is patient. They're analytical. Their goal isn't just about making money, it's about managing risk. So they don't chase, they wait for their setup.
Okay, and this table really just puts it all side by side. But I want you to look at that last row, the focus. This right here is the absolute key. See, the novice is completely fixated on how much they can win, but the pro, they're thinking about how much they can lose. They understand a fundamental truth. If you protect your capital, if you manage that downside risk first, the profits will follow. Honestly, that one little shift in perspective, that's the whole game, right there.
So I'll just leave you with this one thought. The next time you're in that situation, you see that stock gapping up, you feel your heart start to race and that FOMO kicking in, what are you going to do? Are you going to chase it with the crowd, or are you going to take a breath, think like a pro, and make the pivot? It's your call.